too much.
Which one has too much?
Let's see.
They look pretty close. Okay, so what we're going to try to do
this one.
is we're going to try to test and see which of these items around our table absorbs water, starts to suck it up, and which ones don't. Okay? So, does someone see something on this table that looks like it could absorb the water? What do you see, Aliyah? What are they? Do you remember what they're called? Hold on, what are those called that Aliyah pointed to?
Sponges.
Right. So, oh, that's okay.
Dana's
It's
going to
there.
sit here, Mrs. Wedgewood's going to sit
Okay,
on the floor.
so those are called? Okay, so take one of the sponges and let's put it into the water. No, just Aliyah's going to take one. And let's put it in the water and let's see what happens. Now, if I put it in here, how do I know if it's absorbed water? How do I know if it's absorbed it? Oh, Aiden?
Because it has holes, so it goes through it.
But how do I know that that worked? What would I have to do?
Squeeze it.
Oh, and what would be...
See that it goes out, so we know it sucked up water. If it doesn't go out, we know it doesn't work.
Okay, so let's see.
It did work.
It did, so you were right. It does absorb water. Okay, do we see something else around here that looks like it might absorb water? Samuel, what do you see? What's that?
Another sponge.
It is, but it doesn't look the same as the other sponges. What's
It's a
different?
different sponge.
What makes that one different?
You're using the dishwasher. You're using the dishwasher and it has a green part here.
Do you know what the green part helps?
Scrub the dishes.
You're right. So let's put it in and let's see what happens. So he's going to put it in and turn it around. And if it absorbs water, what would be true of it, Dana?
Squeeze the water and then it would go out.
Okay, let's see. Does it go out?
Yep.
But does it absorb as much water as the other sponge?
No.
Why do you think that maybe is?
Maybe there's not enough water.
Maybe.
Oh, there's a whole thing of water here.
Or maybe it's because it's smaller than the other sponges.
Is it smaller?
Or maybe
The
maybe it doesn't have the holes are maybe too small
Why? No, hold on. Why would it matter if the holes are too small?
because
What?
it won't get in.
Okay, but then wouldn't it go out of the holes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you think, Dana?
I think because of the scrubber, you need soap on the top and water on the bottom, and scrub together makes soap. And then when you put water on the top, it doesn't suck in. It just stays out, and that sucks in. So because of the less holes and more holes on this, it squeezes out more water because more holes and less holes on that one.
Oh, I wonder if that's true. So let's see. We've now put this one in a lot longer. If I squeeze it now, does it have any more water in it?
No.
In fact, if I were to put
just has
both
the
of them
same
in,
amount.
this one's been sitting longer too. But if I were to put both of them in and squeeze it out, which one squeezes out more?
This
Which one is squeezing?
one.
That one.
And there's water right in the floor.
Oh, did it get on the floor? Where did it get?
Right here.
On the table. But even if it got on the table, are we going to melt with the water?
No, it's just water. It's been dry.
Okay, so we'll be okay.
Suck it up with the
Okay,
sponge.
do we see anything else here that looks like it might work? Dina, what do you see that you think might absorb water? Right, our little loofah. What did you call these, Miss Wedgwood?
Puffs.
Puffs. It's like a puff. Okay, a puff of fresh air. So we're going to put it in. Here, Dana, you can push it in. Push it down. Turn it around. Now squeeze.
It doesn't have much water.
Listen.
You have to take
Does it absorb a little bit of water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of
Maybe because it falls out because there's not holes in it.
Now, you know what, though? And here's what I'm thinking as I say this. When it absorbs water, it sucks it up, right? Right? It sucks up the water. If it's sucking up a lot of water and we squeeze it out, would all that water come up? Or if the one that absorbs the most, would it stay stuck in there?
would stay stuck.
I don't know.
stuck in there. It stays stuck.
Like, is water actually stuck in here now?
No. Let's squeeze
I don't-
it real hard.
Yeah, I know, but even when we squeeze it real hard, it doesn't come out. But I don't think
I
it's
think it falls out because there's no holes in it.
maybe. But then you know what I think of this? If I were to pour water, like if look at this mess, the mess that Miss Dunsiger made over here by poor Jean, where all this water came. Which of these three things? And actually, we have another sponge. Can I have that other sponge there, Aliha? Beautiful. And I even think in this bag, I may even have another scrubber. Because I bought everything at Dollarama, so I have multiple ones. So I've got all three. Of these three, with our mess, which would be the best one for me to clean it up with?
That one. The scrub.
That was scrub.
This one?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the sponge or the scrubber?
The sponge.
Okay,
Why don't we do this and
Okay.
have a different color?
Oh, even better. Okay. So, of the sponge, why do you think the sponge would be better than these two?
Because it sucks up more water. That one sucks up a little.
Okay, so let's see. When I do this,
I'll go over here.
I got a lot of water up in that sponge. And I think, even before draining it, I can suck up more. Right? Still, like, feel that. Don't squirt it, just feel it. And then pass
Can
it
I
along.
feel?
Yeah, we're going to pass it. Don't squirt it, just kind of feel it.
passing one.
Right, like a passing one.
ball.
That's right, it's like a gym game. Is
Can
that
I go get a drink with Steve?
quickly? Okay,
Oh, that's a little bit wet on top and a little bit wet on the bottom.
right.
On the sides, it's a little bit dry.
So, in fact, so if it's a little bit dry on the side, Dana, then what does that tell me? What could I do?
You just need to stuff more water on them.
Right, but okay, but look here. Here's my green one. This is the one that we thought maybe didn't absorb quite as much water.
Maybe on the table it's better.
Let's see. Pass it around. How does it feel? Pass it over to Jean so he can feel it too.
Feels so weird.
But how does it feel in terms of wet?
Feels real.
Does it feel as wet as the sponge or not as wet?
Not
Not as wet.
No, this sponge certainly seems like it has a lot more. There you go, Dana.
Feels dry. That's dry.
It almost is dry. It's like it almost hasn't sucked up much water at all.
But
And then there's
there's
this
firm.
one.
The hole.
There are holes.
But there's not a lot of water on the table anymore. So it might not work.
Now there is.
You did it!
Okay. I can solve the table water problem. Okay. So now, feel this one.
Whoa.
Thinking about which one. Yes.
So wet.
Is it? Which one felt wetter? This one?
one.
Okay, but let's see.
What's the winner?
But is it the winner or did I just soak it up longer? Let's try this one.
Pass it up to Jean.
I guess it matters that we have it all at the same time. So I'm going to leave that one here. Here's what we're going to do.
It's too red because you put water
Okay, so then let's try this
right
then.
here.
We haven't really got the same amount of time for both. So how do I know which one's really soaking up more water?
That one.
But you thought so, but which one did I scrub at longer?
That one.
This one is the one I put on the table for longer. So maybe it makes sense that I have more water. So how am I going to know for sure which one sucks up more water?
This one sucked up less. Maybe when you scrub up on here, when it's like a scrubber. When you scrub it on the bottom and top, it just sucks more water when it scrubs real hard.
Maybe, but here's my problem.